I'll be real with y'all. A lot of y'all are not locking in. Freelancers, business owners, we can always do better. What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Bree Flemons here from Gem Social. I am actually so excited to announce something. Number one, as you know, we're partnered with Collab. Collab app is a platform where creators or even businesses can spend I'll cut that part out. Collab app is a platform where you could pay one subscription to access multiple studios. That's right, multiple studios. And Gem Social is one of those people that are paying for the subscription. And let me tell you why it's valuable. So as you can see, I'm not at the same studio that I'm shooting at today. I happen to have been at my investment property and I needed to record a podcast, which is this, right, at a nearer location. So it took me about 10 minutes to get here, opposed to usually 35 minutes to go to the other studio. And that's the value, right? That you could find studios nearby, wherever you're at, and get your content out the way as long as they're available. So make sure you check out Collab app. Now let's get into the episode today. As y'all can see, this is a solo episode, which is super, super new to me because, one, I'm not used to just talking to myself. If I do, I'm just journaling. And B, I'm not going to lie, I didn't have an actual script for today, but it is Q2, and I believe that we need to talk about locking in, and what does that look like? As I'm recording, today is April the 3rd, and one thing I've learned from this past quarter, per se, was if you're not focused, your brand's not going anywhere. But when you're really locked in, your brand's going to go somewhere. Whether it's revenue, whether it's getting new customers, whether it's just entering a new network of people, getting investors, fundraising, etc. I truly, truly learned the power of locking in, and I want to share that with y'all so I can help y'all lock in, because I'll be real with y'all, a lot of y'all are not locking in. Freelancers, business owners, brands, we can always do better. So let's start with your routine. I'm not talking about waking up at 5 a.m. and doing the Ashton Hall thing, putting Saratoga on your face. I mean, genuinely, what are you doing every day to be 1% to 2% better, for your brand to be 1% to 2% better? Do you wake up and eat like crap? Or are you waking up and having a smoothie, a well-balanced breakfast, or even fasting to get your mind clear? So let's just talk about the morning routine first. How does your morning look? Because I truly believe how you set your morning up is how the rest of your day could go. If you start off your morning crappy, you're likely going to have a crappy day. If you start off your morning in a good mood, eat right, set your intentions for the day, your day will go well planned. Number 2, do you have an agenda? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I mean, what does your days look like? I know a lot of people who just wing their days, and I could tell because their brands looked winged. Their propositions look winged. Their values look winged. How are you actually planning out your day? My friends, my colleagues, they know, please do not ask me to wing anything. I need a plan. Why am I going here? Why do I need to set up this meeting? Why do I need to attend this? Why do I need to speak to you today? What value are we getting out of this, right? Like today, my value is supporting Collab, being at this space and seeing the value of their platform. And me being here, I'm able to see, wow, I actually see this value, because you're right, I got here in a short amount of time. This is a beautiful studio space that you could shoot content at, and you can even learn how to DJ. You can also have events here. I mean, it's super cool. So the value here for me today was learning that I have access to a tool in my fingertips, and haven't even been utilizing it. That was on me because I didn't seek the value of it. So my plan today was, in the morning, I spent time with 1, walking a dog because I'm looking out for my friend today. 2, finding a studio near my friend's house and near my investment property, somewhere in the middle, which was downtown today. 3, I sold my furniture at my Airbnb because I just turned it into a long-term rental property. 4, I'm back here now shooting content. And then after this, we have virtual office hours with Burbank Film Festival. And after that, I'm going to eat dinner. And after that, I'm going to the gym, and I'm going to wind down. And that was my day. That was my planned day. Nothing was winged. Nothing felt like I had to be anxious about it. Everything was planned to the T. That was just my day. And tomorrow, I'm going to wake up, walk the dog. going to go to the gym. I'm going to go to a coffee shop. I'm going to work on my pitch deck up until 12 o'clock. Then from 12 to 2, I'll be reviewing resumes. We have over 300 resumes that got submitted for our internships full-time this summer. So I'll be looking for particular sets of responsibilities and roles that they've done in the past, certain skills. And then after that, from 2 to 5, I'm just all product, figuring out what we need to add next to GEM or what we need to take away. Because I have product surveys going out to the whole user base, and they're letting us know where can we improve and how we can improve. And I've learned that we can improve by continuously adding more gigs, not just weekly, but daily. So we'll do that. And also, people want to see us market ourselves differently on different platforms. So we're talking about how we can start doing more experimental marketing, events, having more webinars, having more content go out, different kinds of skits, different kinds of platforms that can allow us in partnerships to bring the audience together on both sides of the marketplace. So being able to have a routine helped me get to the next step. I'm not winging anything. And you need to stop winging stuff. A lot of y'all are just winging it. Winging your days, winging your business, winging your life. Stop it. You should actually be able to have an actual standard for yourself and for your business. And I'm holding y'all accountable for that. Because if you keep winging things, this is just another quarter where you'll be slipping. And I'm holding you accountable because GEM Social is about actually allowing creators to level up. Not just getting gigs and brand deals and jobs, but are you actually leveling up? Are you actually moving forward? The creator economy is going to be worth $1 trillion at some point. We were stuck on the B's. We're going towards the T's right now. It's already worth $500 billion. Last year it was worth $240 billion. The year before that, it was worth $120 billion. As you can see, it keeps on doubling, 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 and doubling. It's not subtracting at all. It's not declining at all because creativity is running the world. Not those little Facebook ads with the AI generated, content. I mean, genuine authenticity is running the world. In a world full of fluff and fakeness, remain authentic, okay? Now, back into locking in. How are we going to lock in? I have some questions that I'll put right here, and I want you to write down 3 goals for this quarter. What are 3 goals that you're actually going to accomplish this quarter for yourself and for your business? So I'll tell you guys mine. 3 goals for myself personally. I want to lower my cortisol levels. I have obviously some stress being a business owner, and that can throw off my body, my hormones, my weight. So it's not just about losing weight. No, actually getting my cortisol levels together. I need to move my body every day. That's another goal. Every day. I should not be just sitting. I should be moving my body, walking around, walking a dog, whatever it may be. So I need to continue moving my body. And then 3, I want to cook at least 5 times per week. I want to cook. I want to know exactly the kind of food that I'm putting into my body and also be tracking it so I can see if I'm going way over my calorie intake, if I'm in my caloric deficit and such. Those are my personal goals, personal. Now, what are my goals for GEM this quarter? My brand, right? I would love to get 500 paying subscribers on the creator side of our marketplace. And then since we're rolling out a new product for businesses and brands to pay for, my goal would be to get at least 100 paying people. That would put us at a monthly revenue rate in between about 8 to 12,000, depending on the trials and activations and all that. That is our revenue goal for Q2. And then 3rd, I would like to attract a new investor. We're already in conversation with some angels and a VC, but we will see what is really in alignment with our brand. So that is another goal of mine for my brand. Attracting a new investor. I wouldn't say a certain amount, realistically, we're on our way to raising $1 million. So if it's going towards that goal, even better. But even better if they also can bring us a lot of value to get there revenue-wise. So those are my goals, right? Now, once you have your goals, you have to actually break down the structure to see what tasks do you need to actually attract, or not attract, but actually be able to hit these goals. So my personal goals, lowering my cortisol level, is I will start intaking fish oil and I will start intaking ashwagandha. Okay. Walking, I mean, the task would actually be getting up and walking around, whether I'm walking around the house, whether I'm walking around the neighborhood, and actually creating time for that, because that's where I definitely struggled at in Q1. I didn't create the time to actually be walking and moving my body. Okay. So that's another thing. And then creating time to cook, actually telling people, hey, you know what? I can't make it to that event. I need to cook. Some events I go to, I will go to, but there are things like social events that I'm just like, you know what? Hey, I'm not going to make it. It's a boundary. It's a boundary. Because if I know I'm going to go to that event and eat like crap and drink, it's not in my goals. It's just not in my goals. Now, if I eat before I get there, maybe I could do that. So that's some task. Now, my business task, right? I want to get 500 paying subscribers for GEM on the creator side. That means I need to get more in front of my audience. We are now partnered with a festival. Next week, we're going to Gainesville. We're going to be at the big festival, and I'm excited because that is that is actually our first sponsorship for this year. So that is amazing. We will be out there. We are getting 3 influencers VIP tickets to be shooting content with us, street interviews, and all kinds of behind the scene madness. And then we also will be connecting with artists there that are performing and getting them on board. This street interview series is allowing us to get in front of our audience by using other people's audience as well. Okay, so that's one way. Well, actually kind of 2 ways, right? Because we got the content and then we have those partnerships in place. We also are hiring 3 interns. So I will make sure that their KPIs help me reach my goals, right? Whether we have a content person, attracting creators, where we have a partnership person making partnerships with, maybe the Red Bulls, the SoundClouds, like whatever it may be, to get in front of the audience that we want to get in front of to be paying us. And even getting in front of the schools, the art schools, and the schools that focus on creatives, right? Maybe we get them discounts, like, hey, first 3 months is on us, and then you pay half off for the next few years. Just figuring out how we can get in front of that and attack the market in a great way. So you can have goals, and then you can also break down your goals into tasks that make sense for that, and focus on those things and iterate off of those things, right? But more than anything else, the throughput through all of this is that you have to create time to reach your goals. Because I know I have my 9-to-5ers and on here who are also creators. I also have my creators who just have no balance in their life, that don't know how to create time for things. And sometimes you have to remove what you're doing and replace it with a better option. Being real. We have time. We just have to actually manage it correctly to hit our goals. Otherwise, we're just going to be complaining years from now, months from now. I wish I would have did that when I was laid off. I wish I would have done that when I had the summer off. I wish I would have did that when I had weekends off. I mean, it's always a wish, but not a I achieved. So let's achieve it. That's it for today. Thank y'all for tuning in. And I'm actually looking forward to doing more of these solo episodes. I'll be talking my stuff. I'll catch y'all later, and I'm happy to keep y'all accountable as I continue keeping myself accountable. We have some upcoming virtual office hours, by the way. Make sure y'all tune in, because by the time this comes out, maybe one of the office hours is done, but we have some amazing speakers coming on board. Grammy-nominated writers, amazing content creators, directors, business owners, people who want to help you elevate. So tune into those virtual office hours coming up, and I'll catch you on the next pod. See ya.